he set standards, and of course a lot of people have followed him, some slavishly a little bit, because a lot of the lower league teams who are trying to play the ball out at times when maybe they shouldn't, have caught a cold. You've got to have good players to play that way, but you have to have great faith in your ability, and of course when you've got very fine players like they've got here, they can play that way.
Another sunny day, a Premier League home game against Southampton, and just look how that new stand and the hotel behind is now developing at the north stand end of the ground. As always, I'm on the lookout for who's here today, and there are always one or two people that are interesting to speak to. Maybe it's you. Find me at a future game and you can get on the Matchday vlog. Big thanks to Timpson, to RRG Group and to M&M Artwork and Mirrors. The people who support me, you and those people, mean that this vlog can keep going for how much longer, who knows, but it's nice to meet all the fans and get their stories. So I'm out and about as always. Let's see who I bump into today, and let's see what today's game brings. It should, in theory, be a straightforward victory, shouldn't it? Though that's not said through arrogance, that's just said through logic, because Southampton are right down at the bottom and City at the moment are soaring, having won convincingly in midweek. So the last home game here for a month before 4 long trips to Bournemouth, to Brighton, to Lisbon, and of course to Tottenham in the Carabao Cup, all of which I'll be at. So let's find out what's happening today.
I think it's going to be a big win today. I think obviously Southampton have picked up 1 point in 8 games, where Manchester City haven't lost all season, so I think it's going to be a high scoring game.
Lots of people who are older anyway will remember you from your playing days, and you brought the nickname Imre Banana.
That's
and the
right.
banana craze and everything, and I believe now you've started your own little company selling bananas, is that right?
I have, yeah. We're about to launch it in December. I'm here today to talk about that side of the pitch. And looking forward to it. It's I've got my own logo on it. It's a nice design, and we're going to keep it really fun.
Was there a time when you hated that, or have you always embraced it?
I've always embraced it. I mean, I go up and down the country. Last night I was at Spurs versus Reading under-21s game, and next week I'm up at Newcastle against Arsenal, and everybody calls me Imre Banana. It's just crazy. 36 years it's taken, and it's still going.
And they still love you here, don't they?
Well, it's great. Yeah, I'm surprised they still recognise me, because I had hair, and now I've got no hair, as you can see.
And have you got a favourite moment from when you played here?
I won't say one particular moment. I enjoy playing with Paul Stewart up front. We scored a lot of goals together, and I think we got to the quarterfinals in the FA Cup against, I think it was Liverpool, many seasons ago. That was enjoyable. They beat us, but the atmosphere was terrific, as you can imagine.
Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
So what does Matchday mean to you? You go smooth with everybody, Mike, don't you?
Well, I do. It's enjoyable, isn't it? The only thing is, I look forward to match days, but the only thing is I don't play. I miss playing.
Still miss it?
Well, yeah, you do, yeah. But the thing is, it's always nice to be invited and nice to be here, and I enjoy the moment.
Does it tire you out? Because I travel to all the games, home and away, as you know.
No,
and you do as well.
But it doesn't tire me out, because I have a top man with. Have you seen? Can you just flick it on the camera onto him there? Look. He has to look after me. And we go through all the places. I used to go Moss Side, round there, see if some of the old clubs are open that me and Bessie used to go to, but no.
You're still here though, and that's all I ever care about.
I'm all right, you know me.
And you've got your statue over there with the other two.
Yes, yeah, unfortunately they're not here with me, but I mean, that's life.
Win today?
I would think so, yes.
Yeah, David, when I see you at a City game, obviously I remember the days when you charged onto the pitch when Luton put City down into the division. Do you still remember that? Is that something that you get asked about?
Yeah, well, I've just done a book called Just One More Goal, which is my autobiography of my life. And of course I remember that occasion, very emotional. I wish I hadn't ran onto the field like that, but you get carried away when you score right at the death, and it's irretrievable. So it's a wonderful time to score right at the end of a game. But of course City got their own back. They came to Tottenham. I was Tottenham manager. 3-0 up at half time. Joey Barton sent off, and we go and lose 4-3. Doesn't even go to extra time. Quite incredible. And that was the day, I think, when Kevin and his assistant Arthur Cox, I think they would have probably got the sack had they lost that game. So I got a bit of history with City. My sister lives here and been a scriptwriter for Coronation Street and various programmes over the years. So I've got a kind of attachment to Manchester. But I have to say, apart from football, I haven't been here that often. Although I did come here once when many people can't remember. I was a young coach at Luton Town, reserve coach, and we played Manchester City in the League Cup. We drew at Luton, drew at Man City, and where do we play the third game? Man United. That is an incredible game. It's a quiz question. Not many people remember that Man City played Luton. I think they won 3-2, and I was a reserve coach. That was incredible.
I was there.
Was you really?
Yeah.
But there wasn't many City supporters there, I don't believe.
Well, I was certainly one of them.
Yeah.
Have you still got the shoes, the tan shoes?
No, I went to academy. I went for good money, £4,000 to Luton's academy.
And as far as today's concerned, City will win, won't they?
I would think so, but football's a funny game.
But as a lover of pure football, Pep Guardiola must be a hero for you.
Yes, I love course. I like the ball to be played on the ground. I like the ball to be passed quickly at good angles. I like to see clever play. It's a great game when it's played well.
Oh, I think you'd expect City to be huge favourites. It's Southampton 1 point in 8 games, I think it is. So I'm going to go. Do you want a score prediction? 4-1.
And it should. I mean, Southampton have a reputation actually of playing decent football.
Yeah, they do.
So I think Pep said he wasn't expecting them to do the low block or put 10 men behind the ball.
No, they like to play it out from the back, and I think sometimes that's been the downfall a couple of times this season. They've been caught. A lot of times they've gotten out, it looks pretty, they've done well, and then other times they get caught and they get punished. But they don't want to bounce back after last week as well, winning 2-0 at half time and losing 3-2 to Leicester, so let's see what happens.
It feels at the moment like we care for our club a little bit more than certain people at the club, which is a weird scenario, and we want to see kids coming into the stadium again, want to see season tickets back, want to see prices down, and we just want to enjoy the football, and we want to share in the success that the club's clearly had for the past few years. £84 million record profits last year, but as 1894 said against Arsenal last year, record prices. There's no need for it.
This means a lot to me as I'm a young fan, 21, but as I'm growing up and coming to adult life, if I ever had a kid, would I want my kid to be looking at these prices? And I have to say to my kid, sorry, you can't go because of the prices are being outpriced. For our own club, like their 87 million profits last season, but the prices were at the max that they've ever been. Now we've got the hotel being built, the new stand being built, being told that no season tickets are being added. It's wrong. Flexi season tickets are just another way for them to earn more money. I don't get it, I really don't. You know, a club being so successful through trophies winning, earnings from that. There's no need to put the prices up, but you clearly see what's happening here. They're focusing on us to give them the money, and they just want to double. You know, it's 3 times profits that they want, and they're just making us pay for that. And
Well, this is an anti-City thing.
No, it's all around. Yeah, you know what? I believe this is only happening in the English game at the moment. In this country alone, we're seeing it around the globe, but we're seeing it around this country a lot more. West Ham, Spurs, all these London clubs being priced out. You know, and we're not the only ones speaking about this. Other clubs are, but I believe that we're going to get worse over the years if we don't speak out about it. Hopefully they listen, because it's us fans, in my opinion, that pay these players and show this club what we love. And if we're priced out of that, how are we going to show that? So we need to all step up and step out and show the club what it means to us and what it means to be a City fan, what it means to be a football fan. And remember that it's grown on fans, football, and we pay to see them play football. And we all know when we're in Main Road, it was never about money. We used to pay cheap tickets, all that, yeah. And it was never about, oh, we're going to price them out. It was cheap tickets, it was good. Now we're more successful, we've got the eyes on us, and they feel like they can just put more pressure on us. It shouldn't be the way. They're earning a lot of money, social media, sponsorships and all that, but they choose us to give them even more money. And I don't get it. They're using us as profit, using us as clients, you would say, and just using us as, I don't know, just throwabouts at the moment. And you're seeing, I don't mind, different fans in the ground, new fans, I like that, but you're seeing people on social media saying, oh, I can't go, so I can't afford it. 52 quid it was for my Champions League ticket on a Wednesday night, £52 at 21. My God, that's probably going to go up to probably 80 quid in the next 5 years. per ticket. You're talking season tickets going up £400 every season, tripling, doubling. And it's not nice because, end of the day, no one wants to be priced out. And some people look at football as their mental health, helps them get out of problems, helps them get out of situations, forget everything for 90 minutes. And they're being priced out, so they're going to affect their mental health because they're priced out of watching what they love. So we need to bring back the fans that love the club and use football as an escape to what's going on in their life for 90 minutes instead of pricing them out of this club.
So I was involved in the 20s Plenty campaign in the season 15-16, I think it was. And basically as a result of that, the Premier League clubs decided to cap away tickets at £30.
So it works.
Yeah, it does work.
And you're from
You
Southampton.
just got to keep at it. Yeah.
Is your team going to win today?
No. I'm hoping that it's a heavy loss so that it ushers Russell out the door, because it's ridiculous. But there you go.
Tell me your story today, because you're in the away end, but you're a City fan.
Yeah, bit weird. Obviously, my lad, you went through the City Academy. Great, played 8 games with City. Scored, played only 1 game here. Scored 1 goal, a 6-yard screamer. Went to VAR. And a 6-inch screamer, I'd like to say, because he's right on the line. And he's loved it. He's been here. His granddad was a City fan, and we came here, City family sort of thing. And now we're here today, and he's representing Southampton. And it's weird, strange, but enjoying the moment with respect.
Tell me what emotions you're going to feel today, because you're going to watch your lad playing at the Etihad. He's a City fan, but he's playing for Southampton, and you're a Blue. So how does that all work in your head? Are you going to jump up at any point, depending on what happens?
Yeah, I am going to support your boy. You got to support your boy wherever he goes. It's mixed emotion, it really is. I can't quite explain it, guys. And all you City fans out there, just run with me and don't beat me up after this, whatever. But you support your boy, you support your son or your daughter, whoever's playing football. You just got to go with it. And I'm sure City can sacrifice 3 points or even 2 points and get a draw or something like that.
How about 2-1 for City and Taylor scores the consolation?
I'll settle for that. I'll have that. I'll settle for that, Ian, all day. And this is a bit of a weird dream, but it's a dream, and I just hope it's not a nightmare, because he's marking an absolute beast of a player who's the best striker in the world, and you'll never see a goal like he scored on Wednesday night again. That is just unreal. So please, Lord, just give him a bit of a break, but he's up for it and he's going to do it with respect, as we all are.
Alright, a bit melodic, a bit slow in possession. Probably a little bit quicker in the second half. Hopefully make a few more chances, a few more shots. See how we get on.
So at the moment it's just 1 goal. Do you think that's going to be enough? Do you think just a matter of time?
Well, Southampton aren't particularly creating much, but you never know, do you? At the end of the day, you've got to, if you keep the ball in, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. So hopefully, see how it goes. Go from there.
A little bit lacklustre, but we will come through to win 3-0 with my opinion.
Any changes in the second half, or just the same?
No, just stick it as it is, and we'll be alright. Definitely, 100%.
And then we've got 4 tough away games to come, haven't we?
Yeah, it's all in hand, no problem. It's all in hand for us. No problems at all.
Yeah, it was alright. I think we're struggling to score still. But we're getting the points, so it don't really matter, does it?
I mean, I described that as a fairly flat game. Would you agree with that?
Probably, yeah, but again, got 3 points, so not too fussed, to be honest.
So the only thing that matters is winning?
Yeah.
Tough performance. 3 points is 3 points. Keeps us up there, doesn't it?
Maybe it wasn't sparkling, but he got the job done, I suppose.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Outstanding performances, the usual. Ruben, Guardiola, got back touch of the left back at the end of the game, and Bernardo all over the pitch as usual. 3 virtually cleared off the line, so
Southampton surprised you? They weren't as bad as I thought they'd be.
No, fair play to him. They come and had a decent game, didn't they? Fair play to him.
My honest opinion on it, I thought it was very, very poor actually. Ian, I'm with you. I'm with a lot of City fans. I've said it to you many times, mate. Arrogance and confidence and that kind of thing. But there's no reason why us as City fans, with the squad we've got, with the amount of quality we've got on offer, shouldn't be coming to games like this thinking that we're going to win 4 and 5-0. It's not an arrogance. We're playing against a wounded animal in Southampton with a manager who's under pressure in Russell Martin, who's trying everything to get his fans back on side. But quite frankly, I'm more proud of their performance and his approach to their performance today than I am of our team. I'm buzzing with the win. It's 3 points on the board and it keeps the points rolling in, but I didn't think we played that well. I don't care about beating Sparta Prague 5-0 and beating Slovan Bratislava 4-0 in the early doors in the Champions League. We should be. With the money we've got, with the quality we've got, with the players we've got, with the squad we've got, with the manager we've got, it shouldn't be out of the ordinary. But it's games like this in the league at the moment where we're just not quite ticking. Wolves last week should have been conclusive. Today should have been conclusive. Call me expectant. It is what it is. That was very, very poor. We made them look like a top 10 side. Credit to them, they were really, really good. But we are just not quite ticking in the league at the moment. Other teams, other top 4 sides in this division, put them to the sword and beat them 4 or 5 today. Goal difference could come into at the end of the season, and we are missing time after time after time after time opportunities to make sure that we build it up. That was really, I'm really disappointed with the performance. 1-0 win, a win's a win, but I'm really disappointed in it. We're just not ticking, I'm not happy. Not good enough.
What ending of the game? 3 points, and we're top of the league, number 1. It was frustrating at times. I mean, we was never in doubt of the 3 points, in my opinion. But when it's 1-0 all the way down to the depth, you never know. But we battled we had a little bit of unluck, I thought. Very unlucky second half. Was it 3, 4 off the line maybe? I was down at the south end, but 3 or 4 off the line. Overall, an okay performance, but we're still only in 2nd or 3rd gear.
4 tough games to come now away from home, aren't
That's the big thing I was talking to the guy next to me and said 4 tough games away. It'll be interesting to see what he does at Tottenham on Wednesday. And then Bournemouth, Brighton, Sporting in between. So a few injuries out there, so it'll be very, very interesting to get through those 4 games. I'm optimistic as always. I'm here for all 4, so I'm not going to Sporting, but I'm here for being Bournemouth, being Brighton the week after. So looking forward to that before I go back to Germany. So exciting times, top of the league. See how the 2 red teams do tomorrow, and it's great to be a blue.
Well, that's ironic because before the game I was speaking to his dad.
Was you? Wow, hi Martin.
So where do you think he played?
Listen, he did the job on City. We were gifted, and he knows our players more than probably anybody else. So obviously they probably picked his brains and said, right, to only score 1 goal at home to a team that's been conceding like water, fair play. And you know what? Respect to this young man. He's developed through the Blues.
It's a nice keepsake, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's your birthday, is it coming up?
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. So, we'll thanks. Hey Taylor, thank you, man. We'll see you soon. The fake shake strikes.
If we're being honest, that wasn't the most sparkling of game, the best of games, but City won 1-0 thanks to another goal by the striking Viking. Interesting before the game to meet so many former players. David Pleat with a great story, of course, remembering way back when he ran on with those tan shoes and Luton saw City relegated. Thanks very much for watching. If you're going to the game at Tottenham in the Carabao Cup, I'll see you down there. And don't forget to look out for the audio podcast because Martin Taylor Harwood Bellis' dad has promised to come on that as well with Keith Curl. So look out for that. I'll tweet it and I'll put it on social media as well. Thanks for watching. Great to be a Blue, isn't it?